Can issues with your car be a sign that there is something going on within you? Absolutely. And this might sound far-fetched, but there are so many documented cases where people's environments are mirroring what's going on inside of them. Here are two of my favorite stories. So the first one is from Alan Cohen in his book, A Course in Miracles Made Easy, which is one of my favorite books, totally recommend it, where he was talking about how he had these clients come to him for coaching, and they were talking to him. He was just like catching up. He was like, so how was your day? And they were like, oh my gosh, we've had like such a frustrating week. The water pipe burst under our sink and there was water everywhere. And then it was crazy. All of a sudden we heard this big bang, this explosion, and we ran out to the garage and our hot water heater exploded and there was just water all over the garage. And then we tried to take the car out of the garage and like whatever pipe in the car burst. And it was like this crazy chain of events. And Alan was like, well, what was going on at the time? Like, what was going on with you two? And they were like, they thought about it and they were like, well, we were actually in the middle of this big fight. And he was like, uh-huh. And they were like, yeah, and we just exploded at each other. And he's like, uh-huh. And they paused and they were like, oh my gosh, do you really think that our fight caused this? When you think about it, like water is like an emotion, right? And pipes bursting, letting out that steam, that hot water, of course it was because of them. And the fact that every single thing, their kitchen, their garage, their car, all had water, hot water exploding, their pipes exploding right when they were in the middle of that argument. It's really fascinating. Another one of my favorite stories is by Greg Braden, so two of my favorite authors, and he writes about it in The Divine Matrix, which is another one of my favorite books. Go read it. He talks about how his mom called him really distressed one day because she took her dog to the vet, and I might be like paraphrasing the story and like the details aren't all right, but basically the dog had got x-rays done and there were all these spots on the x-rays, and the vets like couldn't figure out what was wrong. There was nothing medically wrong with the dog except it was acting lethargic. And Greg's first thought was, Mom, go to the doctor and get checked out, because our pets can pick up on things that are going on with us and reflect them back to us. His mom went in, got x-rays, she had spots, turned out she had, I don't know if it was cancer or something going on. Anyway, they caught it in time, they caught it early, all because of her dog, and once she healed, her dog healed as well. Pretty amazing. My name's Kris Ashley, follow me for more.